Boxing's biggest super fight just exploded, not in the ring, but at the airport moments after their intense face-off in New York. Canelo Alvarez and went off the rails in a wild, unscripted showdown at Las Vegas International. No gloves, no ref, just pure chaos, fans screaming, security scrambling, and two of the baddest men in boxing ready to throw hands right there in public. Even Canelo Alvarez wouldn't believe this one. Stay locked in. This is fight history in the making. After their historic press tour and that viral shove in New York, tensions finally boiled over. Canelo Alvarez
being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out.
The undisputed super middleweight champion with a legacy built on power, precision, and pressure, to face once again with Terence Crawford, the undisputed welterweight king, moving up 3 weight classes to chase greatness. What started as a routine travel moment quickly spiraled into mayhem. No cameras, no officials, just raw energy. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and before anyone could blink, security had to step in. Fans around them stunned, phones out. This wasn't a PR stunt, this was. But here's the deeper question.
You and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, you know? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the street.
What does this moment really mean? It signals one thing: this isn't just a fight. This is personal. The respect is fading, the rivalry is heating up, and both men are now fighting for more than titles. They're fighting for legacy, for pound-for-pound supremacy, for the history books. Let's keep it real. Canelo and Crawford have never been friends, not online, not in Canelo Alvarez, not face-to-face. This rivalry didn't start with a handshake.
You say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes man type
yeah,
stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on his real management.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about...
It started with shots fired. It all goes back to subtle jabs and interviews, cold dismissals and pressers, and a steady war of words on social media. Crawford, the slick southpaw with 40 wins and losses, called out what he saw as ducking.
All the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
The face of boxing and a 4-world champ brushed him off as the small. That disrespect, it lit the fuse. Over the years, the tension simmered beneath the surface. Crawford climbed division after division, collecting belts and bodies. Meanwhile, ruled 168 with an iron chin and granite fists.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me.
But the talk never stopped. Who's really pound-for-pound number one? Asterisk, who's the real face of the sport? Now, the beef is boiling over. No more interviews, no more posts. This is now personal. This is a battle. Gacy versus Legacan. Both men are willing to risk it all to prove who stands at the top. After wiping out the entire welterweight division, Crawford didn't just win, he dominated. He outclassed world champions. He dismantled Errol.
Last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next.
Spence Jr., a fighter many believed was his equal, and did it with cold precision. That night, he didn't just unify the belts, he stamped his name into boxing history. But Crawford wasn't done. Greatness demands more, and for Bud, that meant one target: Canelo Alvarez, the biggest name in the sport, the cash king, the face of boxing, the undisputed ruler at 168 pounds. Chasing Canelo isn't about money, it's about legacy. About daring to climb 3 weight classes to take on a man who's walked through legends. The moment Crawford stepped into the ring after Canelo's last fight, everything changed.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they're going to cry when they go home. They're crying. Go ahead. Wow.
You could feel it. The energy in the arena shifted. This wasn't just a publicity stunt or a feel-good stare down. This was pure tension. Raw and unfiltered. The mood, off, intense, icy. Within seconds, that face-off spiraled into a full-on altercation. No punches were thrown, but the message was loud and violent. This is worth a thrust that pushed at social media like a lightning bolt. Headlines exploded. Clips went viral, and in the blink of an eye.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight. We'll win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I did.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
The press tour was no longer about hype, it became personal. The build-up to this fight has turned into something we haven't seen in years. Not since the days of Mayweather-Pacquiao or Tyson-Holyfield has a matchup carried this much emotional weight and historic potential. What we're witnessing is the collision of two legacies: Canelo Alvarez the undisputed king at 168, a 4-division world champion with granite fists and unmatched star power.
What did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Love it.
I'm gonna drink
Power. And Terence Crawford, the undefeated technician, the cold executioner, moving up not 1, not 2, but 3 weight classes to chase immortality. This isn't just another big fight. This is fight. It's about pound for pound supremacy, legacy, pride, and the right to say ruled boxing in my era. The lines have been drawn. The egos are clashing.
I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. Then he tried to, maybe Turkey Lashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And I guess, hey, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So it's gonna be almost the same.
And now, after everything we've seen, the only place left to settle it is inside the ring. So now we ask, the real fight fans, whose legacy gets written in gold? Does Canelo prove he's still untouchable at 168? Or does Crawford shock the world and snatch the crown from the king? If you're feeling the heat,
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. He's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. So everybody, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terrence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
Well, with that, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win?
Heat. Smash that like button. Subscribe for non-stop fight breakdowns, drama, and real boxing coverage you won't get anywhere else. And turn on those post notifications because we're dropping every twist, every quote, and every moment asterisk as this super fight draws near.
Canelo's resume, but I won't. Fighters that he fought, and if he don't want to pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he thinks they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're gonna say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he gave you a half shove, how is that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing. You know what I mean?
Boxing's biggest super fight just exploded, not in the ring, but at the airport moments after their intense face-off in New York. Canelo Alvarez and went OFF the rails in a wild, unscripted showdown at Las Vegas International. No gloves, no ref, just pure chaos, fans screaming, security scrambling, and two of the baddest men in boxing ready to throw hands right there in public.
He's going to have trouble with anyone who stays on their toes, anyone who flicks a jab in front of his face, anybody who knows how to keep the distance, just like Bivol did. Canelo will have trouble. That's the bottom line, because again, he walks on quicksand. That's just what his style is. I mean, it's worked for him all these years, and he's become accustomed to knocking his opponents out, walking them down with a lot of power. He can take advantage of it, Charlo, if he knows how to use it.
Even Canelo Alvarez wouldn't believe this one. Stay locked in. This is fight history in the making. After their historic press tour and that viral shove in New York, tensions finally boiled over. Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed super middleweight champion with a legacy built on power, precision, and pressure, to face once again with Terence Crawford, the undisputed welterweight king, moving up 3 weight classes to chase greatness. What started as a routine travel moment quickly spiraled into mayhem. No cameras, no officials, just raw energy. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and before anyone could blink, security had to step in, fans around them stunned.
I feel like I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. And he does.
Phones out. This wasn't a PR stunt, this was. But here's the deeper question. What does this moment really mean? It signals one thing: this isn't just a fight. This is personal. The respect is fading. The rivalry is heating up. And both men are now fighting for more than titles. They're fighting for legacy. For pound supremacy. For the history books. Let's keep it real. Canelo and Crawford have never been friends, not online, not in Canelo Alvarez, not face to face.
Get me wrong, he does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is nice.
So how do you see a fight?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fuel me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. You gonna get hit too.
This rivalry didn't start with a handshake. It started with shots fired. It all goes back to subtle jabs in interviews, cold dismissals and pressers, and a steady war of words on social media. Crawford, the slick southpaw with 40